I gotta see if my voice is coming out. There we go. And the sky. Okay. All right, thanks. Welcome. Sorry, guys. Getting this set up late. Oh, I don't have an adjustable webcam either, so we got to do this. There we go. So, I was trying to catch the sunrise. I was having issues with audio. For some reason, once I plugged the headphone in, it changed everything. And I wasn't transmitting anymore. So, let me make sure it's all working here. There's not that many people on. I'm on 40 meters. I listened to 20 for a little bit, and it wasn't, there was nobody on 20. That was the band I was hoping to maybe reach the US, but anyway, yeah, welcome everyone. I guess I might have to have one of those technical difficulties signs or screens pop up. Good morning. It is now 3:41 in the morning here in Tokyo, in Narita, Tokyo, which is out on the Chiba Peninsula, about an hour and a half from Tokyo. I'm in the hotel. I've got the Alpha antenna set up. It's hanging out the window. Let me step away from the headphone, and I think it can reach. And let me just show you. I'll show you with the webcam. Hopefully is that webcam coming through? Yeah, looks like it. All right, so there's the Alpha antenna, and beautiful Japanese little hills out here in the country land of Narita. And I've literally just got it hanging with a bag. So I'll just set this here and hope the cable stays where I had it. See if that's working. It's showing the antenna, I guess. Okay. I have wires everywhere, and I've got an HDMI plugged up to their TV so I have more view, because I couldn't do this with just one little screen on the laptop. But we're good to go. I got a buddy of mine I'm going to stop by. He's also a ham operator out of Tarrant County. He's going to come by and take a look. Let's see what we can do as far as transmitting. Looks good. The lookup is up there. And that didn't show. Okay, perfect. I think we got it right. Let me... First, of course, with FT8, we've got to... where's my net time? Well, that's still good. Net time setup. There it is. It's not running for some reason. Let's sync our time. Update now. I thought I picked a good time to run this, but I'm only hearing 40 meters, so let's see. We only got a couple people on too. We're not on a clear frequency. Let's move over a little bit here. And make sure, yep. If I had another camera, I'd do a radio screenshot, but I don't have another camera. I could only take so many things out here. You still hear me okay? And is there any other? I got everything else muted, I think. It looks like nothing else is coming through. We'll do 40 a little bit, and then we'll try 20 and see how it goes. Oh, why did my... Not sure why that turned off. So here in Japan, they don't reciprocate the way most others do. You actually have to get a license, which is kind of cool in a way and kind of not cool in another way. Kind of cool in a way that you get another call sign. Not cool in a way that you got to pay for it every year through the process through the Japan Amateur Radio League, which is the JARL. And they're extremely helpful. Ken at the JARL is always helpful. So if you see there, we got a contact. So what I do is every year I just renew it through JARL. I submit the paperwork through email, and they are gracious enough to submit it all, do it all, and get the license sent to wherever your address is that you've set here in Japan. And I've set mine just for the hotel I stay at. And the hotel is okay with that. They know me very well. So my call sign there, as you can see popping up, is JI1GBC. And it looks like we might be getting, BD4X or QXR. And looks like China. It's tuning. The Alpha antenna, Magloop, you just tune with a little knob on it and had it down to 1.5-ish. So it should be working good. It's a bit pixelated. Yeah, that's one thing I was afraid of. Is it the screen, the whole screen, or just the webcam? Hold on, guys. Asking questions, but all right. Sorry, guys. It's is it the whole screen, or is it just my webcam, or what's pixelated? Oh, it must be the WSJTX. Okay, so I'm on 40 meters right now, and I was getting someone in China, but then either they're not hearing me or they're just disappearing. So it's all pixelated. Yeah, I was afraid of that. The internet here isn't great. So that's unfortunate. I wonder if I should have used my phone as a hotspot. Okay, yeah, the whole screen. Well, that's unfortunate. But there's not much I can do with that. Their internet is like maybe 1 megabit a second download, or whatever that is. Frequency is 40 meter. So right now I'm on 709 hertz on the 7.074 frequency on 40 meter. I'm only seeing 3 people and 2 people when I or 3 and 2 people, so there's not a whole lot of people on. Okay. So what I'm doing here, Walt, is I've got the grid tracker. This is linked to WSJTX, the software that does the digital stuff. And so every time I'm transmitting, see the red line showing me where the person is. And then you'll see other people, I think with blue lines, you'll see other people transmitting, and you'll see where it's going to and from. And then you can look it up here. What mode is this? This is called FT8. Yeah, so it's a digital mode that runs, that works on very low. Let's look this up.
Okay, that's somebody from China.
Yeah, so this is BD4 QXR from China, but it's not pulling me up anything. Don't know why.
I didn't realize they had much amateur radio stuff in China.
Yeah, they probably don't have a lot, but I'm not getting back to this guy, so let me halt that. Okay, it's still working. All right, for some reason it wouldn't pull it up. I don't have it to pull. I don't have that screen show the call signs because it shows addresses and stuff, but it's not pulling it up. So, yeah, BD4QXR did not get back to me. And right now, let's try a Japan call. Let's see if we can get JI2PFW on this, and we can probably zoom in a little bit here. Let's see where he's at. So he's just more inland, I guess, right? So
just north. northeast of
Let's see.
northwest of Tokyo.
Yeah, so this is us, and that's who we're trying to QSO right there. Hopefully that shows. Check the SWR is about 1.6. So let me let this run. And so what I do here is I just hang it out here and hold this just to keep it balanced. I mean, it's got the coax, so it's not going to fall.
Right.
And then with the Magloop, I set my frequency, and you can click right here, click tune. And then I go out, and there's a knob on the other side of that thing.
Right.
And I just bring it down until I see the SWR hit.
Yeah, good.
So I'm running at 50 watts. For Walt and for everyone else, because I do the annual, I can't remember what they call it. I think it's called visitor license or temporary license or something like that. It lasts 1 year, but I believe you're only limited to 50 watts. So the difference in Japan, which I've noticed, is they allow you with all their licenses to get on all bands, but you're limited to power. So what we would consider the technician license, I think you're limited to 10 watts. And then the next license is, I think, maybe 20 or something. And then, or no, my license is 50. And then the other license is up to their max, which is not 1500. I don't recall what it is because I don't even get close to that. The reason I can't get the higher license, even though I'm extra, is because that middle license is the 50 watt max, and they attach that to that visitor license. The only way I can get the full power and the higher license is if I live here. So I don't live here, so I'm not allowed to do the higher. I have to have like that permanent residence or some kind of a living arrangement to where I can get that higher power. They just don't give it to you, even if you're visiting. I've asked them why. I've asked them, and they just said that's just the way it is. I was trying to get some kind of a, because I come here all the time. I thought maybe I could get some kind of a exemption, but they just don't do it. So looks like we're not getting Japan either. So one thing I thought about doing was taking maybe a little in-fed, like you were saying, and dropping wire that's maybe only long enough to not go past the next window.
Right.
And then tune it in, and maybe I could do something with that. So I might try that, because this is kind of...
I had somebody grab my antenna in Honolulu.
Oh, really? So it went below the...
I almost lost the radio.
Oh, geez. So he's done some... Walt's done some transmitting as well, and he has a wire he just hangs straight out the window, so I may have to try that at some point. But he said that somebody, I guess the person below them in the hotel...
I saw this wire hanging there, and they just kind of went out and grabbed it.
Yeah. They see his wire just dangling, and they just grabbed it not knowing what it was, and said he almost lost his radio out the window. So a little bit crazy. Yeah, it could be some kind of citizenship thing. I'll have to look it up again. But yeah, it was... That's the only thing not allowing me to do 100 watts, which is why I really don't try any kind of voice over here. But it's just the way they have it set up. So it's about $35 a year for the one I have, and then they also charge I like to call it the piracy tax. So I guess there's quite a bit of piracy in Japan with ham radio. So they promised the ham radio community, the government promised the ham radio community that, hey, here's what we'll do. We'll charge a $3 a year tax, and we'll put that in a fund to fight Japanese ham radio piracy. So I'm sure it's all taken care of. I'm sure there's no piracy with that $3 fee. But yeah, just now I only see one person on our non-transmit. Looks like Russia. I'm just not getting anybody to come back to me. And last night I had everything set up. And again, remember I plugged my headphone in this morning and it messed the audio up. Windows changed everything. So I had to reset it up. But last night I was able to get, I don't think this is set to go on. Yeah, it's not showing. So last night I was able to get here. These are the ones I got last night. I got, 2 Republic of Korea and a China. I got 3. I want to make sure it was all working. If you look at my QRZ page. I think it updates automatically. JI1GBC. You'll see the 3 that I got last night. But yeah, I got a HL2IDT, 6K2LHL, and a BI4JAT. A lot of what I get when I'm here with the Magloop is, of course, mostly Asia and into Russia a little bit. But all the contacts you see too on my QRZ page, that's all done with my Magloop. So today, it's not, let me get this down. It's not looking very promising. But if you look at my QRZ, you can see I've reached Philippines and even into Texas. So what we're going to try, let me try, I think I'm already there, but let's try a CQ. Let's see if someone can also come back to us. Oh, I got the end of that transmission. And so then with FT8, what a lot of people don't like, so I'm talking both to Walt and you guys on the channel. So it's mostly automated. So a lot of people don't think it's true ham because you're not really doing anything. But you do have to manipulate it, as you can see. I have to, and if you're getting a lot of people, you have to double click. You have to kind of follow who's talking to who. You have to manage it. Yeah, you're kind of managing it. But what these, so these down here are the transmission. So this is what it's going to do. And I have it set to auto sequence right here. You can change auto sequence. So I'm calling CQ. Once the software sees someone come back calling my JI1GBC like that, look, see this dot? It skipped up to the next sequence, which is me giving them a report of -20, which is not great. Kind of, you want it closer, to 0, I guess is how it. You want less negative in the DB side of it. So we'll see if we get back. If he gets back to us, it's that same guy. Let's see if we can get him there in China. And then if he goes to the next one, which I believe is RRR, Roger, Roger, Roger. Let's see if it pops up. Okay, so see his didn't get our -20. He didn't get our signal report. So he transmitted his grid square again, because his radios, unless there's sometimes I guess there could be a glitch there and you have to kind of move it forward, but we'll give it a couple times. And then he'll come back with this Roger, Roger, Roger. And then mine will sequence back with 73. And then that'll be it.
Yeah, that's a contact.
Yeah, and that's a QSO. So then when I've got it linked with Ham Radio Deluxe, and all the software is linked, right? With the UDP port forwarding and all this kind of stuff. Or not port forwarding, I forget what they call it. Yeah, it's forwarding. It forwards the information to Grid Square or to Grid Tracker and to my logger, which is HRD. What's that?
Looks like he's trying to come back to you now.
Yeah, he is. So see the red ones. Anything that's red is someone calling you. And anything, okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Oh, shoot, I missed it. So see the green line at the bottom?
Yeah.
So there's an even and an odd transmit. Right now, it's this even, and I'm transmitting. And it's about a 12 or 13 second transmission, encompassing 15 seconds. So now I'm listening on this 15 seconds. He's probably transmitting. At the end of this 15, we'll hopefully see his pop up again. What I'm going to do is, man, he's just not. See, he's giving me a -21, so we're just barely getting each other, is how I understand it, with it being that low. I've made him as low as -24. So a lot of this could just be the antenna. It could be the antenna. It could be the fact that the antenna is 6 inches away from a very thick metal framed window, which could be, making I mean, that's some of the thickest frame I've seen. Let me see if I can just do a 73.
Does it matter the way it's polarized?
Oh, it did it. It did it. So see, oh, whoops, I did Roger, Roger, Roger. I did not mean to do that one. I must accidentally click that. Let's just see what he comes back with. If not, I'll go back up to, because now I'm getting him at a -08.
That's better, huh?
Let's see if he comes back with, hopefully he comes back with his Roger, Roger, or 73. I'm going to give him another try. See, we're hearing him really good now at -08.
Yeah.
But he's getting us at -21, which is pretty bad. It's on the almost not being able to get him. And so because I clicked the 73, the software's programmed to automatically pop up a log window, so I can log him here. But I'd really like to see him. He gave me a signal report, so I could call it good.
Right.
There. So now I got his Roger 73.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So I got him. So now I'm going to go ahead and click OK here, and it's got the reports. He gave me a negative 21. I gave him a negative 20, and it's funny, but it changed up to negative 8. So his transmission got better.
Yeah.
But mine stayed at what looks like it's the same negative 21, and then my power right here 50 watts. And so I'll click that. I don't think the ding goes on the audio. And then there he is. It populates it automatically. And then in this software, Ham Radio Deluxe, it sends it to QRZ.com and Logbook of the World, which are the other two logbooks I maintain. I find QRZ.com very easy because it's graphical, web-based.
Right.
And then Logbook of the World is kind of what everybody expects you to be using as a database of all the QSOs. So there we go. We made a QSO. I'm glad I was able to make one when I'm streaming. Last night, of course, I made 3 in about 15 minutes, but there's not a whole lot of people on. I don't know if anybody there in chat can see. I'm sure I'm not getting across the water on 40 right now. But yeah, nobody's even hearing me over here. So I could try 20. We can try 20 meters and see if that's working. That's kind of why I was choosing this time, was I was going to try to get a little bit of 40. Yeah, the little gray line, a little 40, which I'm getting. You can see there's even people here in Europe, Italy seeing me. I may not be seeing them though. It looks like mostly I think that's South Korea. Did I get this one? I'm getting confused as to who I'm getting. BTA? No, I did not get him. So let's try this guy. So that last one we got was China, right? Is that what we determined? Okay, so this one, northern China. Okay. That might actually work a little better, I think. Isn't this wall facing northeast? Northeast. So, or I'm sorry.
Northwest.
Yeah, northwest. Sorry. So this one may work a little better. Who knows? We'll see. It's a little different angle.
Does it matter with the polarization of this?
So the polarization of the Magloop is kind of a donut.
Okay.
So that null is through the hole.
Okay.
So then it's kind of that donut all the way around the loop.
Right.
So sitting sideways,
Mm-hmm.
it's still propagated the same,
Right.
in my understanding, and there may be someone who sees this that knows different,
Right.
as opposed to standing up.
Mm-hmm.
I was testing this the whole setup before I left home, and it was literally in my kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to make QSOs in the kitchen. I was getting people in the kitchen, so it's not a Magloop is usually intended to use for listening.
Mm-hmm.
It's great for listening.
Okay, so now what's going? You're transmitting to
Okay,
two
so
people? Or
no.
you're
So this is
receiving
someone
from
else.
him and you're transmitting to somebody else.
No, this is somebody else QSOing. So this is,
I see.
if you can look in there, we'll see somebody who's talking to each other. It's one of the Japan. It's probably one of the Japan calls on that A7 UAE.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can highlight over it. Let's take a look here. Oh, this is the QXR.
All right.
So this is the one that I just got. I just QSO'd. So he's contacting someone else in Japan right here. So my QSO is this red line, me sending, and I think we'll see if he can get back to me. I forgot earlier. I think his is green, a green line coming back.
Okay.
I could be wrong. It could be red as well. So you're seeing some on 20 meters. So Scott's not seeing anything on 40. He's there in North Texas. So what we can do is I'll switch to 20. It's hoping to get this China station. I don't know why it's not getting me. So what I'll do is we'll give this guy a couple more shots, and then I will switch over to 20. And yeah, I just don't have that much stuff. I wanted another camera to kind of show the radio screen.
Right.
And then I could show, like, as I tune it, they can see that SWR coming down. So I'm going to step away.
You're just using the camera on
Yeah, so what this is this is the setup. So this is what the streamers or
Okay.
people see on my stream. So they're going to see those. I've set it up to see these
Right.
three pieces of software, and then my webcam, which is on the camera,
Mm-hmm.
with kind of that invisible background. Um, this software I'm using, you don't need a green screen, so it gets rid of everything behind
Oh,
me
cool.
without the green screen.
Cool.
And then my little webcam, I took off my son's computer.
Right.
So I grabbed that, and then I just got that sitting out there, like I was saying yesterday, just to kind of show Japan.
Yeah, cool.
Um, all right, we're not getting this guy, so let's halt this. I'm going to switch to 20 meters. Seeing right here, you just select it. Okay,
Right.
so whatever frequency you want. You can shoot. We could even try 10 meters, guys. I mean, 10 meters
Yeah,
been
that's what I was thinking.
that's been good
Yeah,
lately.
10 meters has been good.
Let me go to 20. We'll see what we get. I'm going to erase all that, and let me go tune this. So I'm going to move it a little bit, and I have burned myself on this coax because it was tuning at 10 watts when I was doing it,
Oh,
and I accidentally touched that coax, and it did not a bad burn, but I felt it. So let's click the tune.
do you need this?
Um, no, it was just to hold
Good.
that camera, and
Okay.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
showing.
that's good.
I mean, I could put it up and over it, but it's kind of a foggy day. So right now we can see this says high SWR. So I'm going to tune this clockwise until it brings it down into the frequency we want. There we go, coming down. Oop, back up. So right
Probably pretty good there. One and a
there.
half.
Yeah. All right, we got about 1.5. Let's get the tune button off. Let's see if we hear anything. This isn't the laptop I normally use, so the software isn't. Oh, there's somebody. So
Yeah.
this I think you usually want. They say around 40 to 60. So I've got to bring some stuff down, but um, we don't need to make a bunch of contacts. We'll just try it. We'll try a few. There's a W9YB is okay. So on that side, the call sign on the left
Mm-hmm.
is the one receiving, and the last call sign is the one sending. So right there we have two probably Asiatic Russias and a Japan call.
Okay.
So this one, we're not hearing the W9 station. He is. We're hearing him talk to W9. So we want to see the stations on this right side are the ones we can hear.
I see. Okay.
Unfortunately, I got excited there for a second, then I forgot that he's not. That's not the one we're hearing. So W9YB, he's getting called. Do you see? Hey Scott, do you see the LU stations? There's a couple LU. There's two EI and three IA. I think Scott has a hex antenna, a hex beam up. Now there's only one. You probably see a lot of people on yours, Scott. Well, let's just try one. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, so he's up in not Kamchatka. Oh, this is Kamchatka, right?
Sakhalin Island.
Okay. So he's off the coast of
And it's Russian.
Russia. I assume that's part of Russia, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Use no Sakhalins.
Let's see if we can get him. So he's so Scott in Texas is seeing a lot of Canada. Okay, so now I forgot about this. So what this software will do also is if somebody else, and this is where you kind of have to manage, like you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
see how he replied to somebody else evidently.
Right.
Okay, so it stopped us transmitting
I see.
to not interrupt his
Mhm.
QSO.
Mhm.
So now I'm going to watch and see when I see him do a 7.3,
7.3,
I'm going to
that-
click enable and I'll send him the next round.
Right.
So there is a little bit of management to
Sure,
it.
yeah.
I don't know if he's making QSOs that fast or because he's on somebody else. I'll go ahead and enable on the next round. He's getting he may be going after US stations too. Okay, so JA9 BFN Scott sees. BFN. Yeah, I don't see a BFN. We're gonna try this Russia guy again. Yeah, I really let's see. Oh, we see K8JH. We just saw K8JH.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what is 8? Is that maybe Alaska or
There's an
something?
Echo November 7-3, right? Is this the
Yeah,
is this the
yeah,
third square?
EN73. Um, and now we see a KA4M. Let's halt this guy. He's not coming back. They're not calling CQ, but see how he did a Roger Roger 7-3? I'm going to go ahead and send this. And then he'll see, even though he may not be trying to get me, if he sees us, he'll see that red thing pop up, go, oh, and he can click, and he can make that QSO. I got to look and see where he's at. His should pop up.
He's in the central U.S.
Yeah, 4.
November.
Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Let's click right here. So you can look this up, and then it'll pop up his QRZ page online.
Okay.
So we can see his name. That's why I didn't do it on the stream, because it shows the address. Right here, he's in Alabama. We're seeing how. I wonder. Sometimes they'll have a photo. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He might have a really good antenna or a beam or something.
44 miles.
Yeah. Wow. So he might have like a 20-meter beam, and he's got it pointed. You know.
Right.
Do you think I could work a 20-meter beam out this window? So Scott, we're seeing KA4M. What was that other one? KA4M and KI8N.
K8JH.
Or no, we're not seeing 8-9 or 8N. We're seeing K8JH. Not seeing him now. I'm trying K8 KA4M, but I don't think I'm going to get that far. Look at this one. Someone getting part of
Brazil.
southern Brazil or whatever the. Yeah, we're watching someone in Japan reach Brazil. So now he's calling me at 2665. So where that is, let's halt this. When he says 2665, that's where we're receiving. Okay. So what I want to do is go to 2. Oh wow, I'm not even seeing that section, Scott. Mine's showing at the max of 1800. So let me adjust. I forget how to adjust this. It's this maybe. No. One of these. I'm trying to widen this bandwidth. I wonder why it's not. Oh no, that's the bottom bar. Maybe this? Try 50. No, that didn't change anything. Scott, I forget how to change this. Do I change the start? Hey, Germany, welcome. DK5ONV is on the stream and waving.
Cool.
Welcome, welcome. You might be my first German station. Not overly exciting here, but okay, 1800. He's on 1800 now. So I'm going to right click here, left click, and that's set our transmit and receive at 1800. Okay. He's got Scott. Are you on your hex beam or vertical? Let's see what Scott's on. We're still seeing Russia, China. We saw K8JH a little bit ago. I could type too, I guess. So for anyone that has joined us, I'm on a Magloop. As you can see in the camera in the top right window, you can see part of the element. So, okay, yeah, he's on the hex beam. That's a good antenna. I'd be surprised if we don't see you, Scott. You may not see me, but and we may still need to get out of that gray line a little bit, maybe. I don't know. So I'm on a Magloop. It's the Alpha Antenna Magloop. in the little webcam screen you see there that showing out the window. Trying to see if we see any more U.S. stations. And then I can do CQ again, and we'll see if any of these little dots pop up. See, he saw us.
Yeah.
And he saw us. And there's a couple in Italy, right?
Right.
Try to get some of your family over there.
Yeah.
And I actually found my dad back side is Italian in the 1400s, immigrated to Bulgaria,
Oh, wow.
and then England, and changed the name from De Este to Estes.
Oh, wow.
I have no DNA Italian, but so that was a surprise to me. I didn't.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. Is it Indonesia or something? It's not showing me the line for some reason. Yeah. See if you can. Are you getting Japan stations yet, Scott? You know, actually, let's see, Germany. I might have a better chance on 40 reaching Germany, reaching DK5 ONV than I do 20 to the States right now. Uncle Gunter? Is that what we can call him? Let's see if he has. Here, SWR has gone up a little bit. I'm going to try to adjust it down a little. I think I might have just missed that transmission. And then this is a cool little tuner. I don't know if you've seen these yet. Little nano VNA tuner. $60.
Wow.
And you just, whatever you want. You can do Smith chart. Right now it's SWR. Yeah, I'll text that to you.
Okay, yeah,
Nano
cool.
VNA. Cheap, simple, and I don't have to bring that big one when I travel.
And you can check SWR with
Yep.
this. Yeah.
SWR, Smith charts.
Wow.
I think you can even do losses on coax and stuff. Oh, I had it and then I moved. Oh, look, he's talking to us too. Dang it. I hope I didn't mess that up. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try to tune this a little better. It jumped up to about 2.1 to 1. Let me try to tune it. I hope I didn't mess that up too much to where he doesn't get us. Oh, he's got Roger 73. Woohoo! We got another one. Let me tune that down. Come on. Down. That's good.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, that's really good.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, we got him. Where was he? I didn't see where that one was.
He was the guy from Indonesia, wasn't he?
Indonesia, right? That's what that looks like. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't. Yeah, Indonesia. All right.
Yeah,
Indonesia. We just got, in case it's still pixelated or blurry, that was 8A730TBN, Tango Bravo November, out of Indonesia. I don't remember seeing the lines. That must be him right here.
That's
No.
Thailand.
Where's his dot?
Indonesia would be down in here.
I wonder why I didn't see it. So something didn't come. I was looking for a dot here, but I don't see a dot. Usually it'll show that line. Huh. Okay, so we made a 40 and we made a 20 meter contact, guys. Yeah, Randall. Okay, that's good. Let me change to 10 because that's what I was thinking. Both Walt and I think 10 might actually be good. Let's go. And I think it's a good time right now. So give me a second. Let me tune it up. And let me erase all that. So we start fresh. Tune it up. This will take me a second, guys. Oop, I think I missed it. Did I miss it? It dropped real quick. I don't know if that's just interference or if it's the... Oh! Maybe there? There?
Right about there.
Is that good?
Yeah, that looks good. It's around 2.
Oh, it's a lot.
It's creeping up.
Yeah, it's changing on me. Oh, that might be as good as I can get it for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, not great, guys.
Just below 2 for a second, but
Okay, let's give it a try. And I didn't bring my tuner. That's what I like about the Magloop. I think I heard somebody. So I just drag that side further. If it's that simple, you can slap me when I get home, Scott. Yes, it is. Okay, I can see the whole thing now. Okay, I'm up to about 27 something, 100. All right, we're seeing some on 10 meters. And actually, yeah, this could be a great time for 10 to the States.
Yep.
Looks like that these
California.
VP. Oh, they were calling VP. Okay, we see N4IP, KF7WRS, and then 3 Japan stations. Oh, yeah, that's cool. And in Mongolia. Someone's in Mongolia transmitting. Oops, something's going on with the speaker. I wonder if my antenna is messing with my audio. Hey, Kelly, welcome. It's not showing me the name. Oh, wait, hold on. Right here. Okay, yeah, I see. Randall, Scott, Kelly, Michael with Getting Out in Life, and I guess, can I call you Uncle Gunter? That's what Michael's calling you. So DK50NV. Welcome, guys. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We are reaching, what is that, Minnesota? Michigan. We are reaching KF9UG on 10 meters.
Wow, that is so cool.
With a Magloop. See? Magloop. All you deniers. 50 watts, 10 meters to Michigan. Heck, yes, welcome. Wait, are you saying heck yes, or is that the name? Sorry. Okay, Uncle Gunter. I don't know. Uncle Gunter, you are now Uncle Gunter. Very good. And look, he's giving us a -9. That's not horrible. Let me see if we can. Oh, it'd be great if I get someone else. So last time I did this was probably 5 or 6 years ago, so bands weren't as good as now. And I was actually able to get one of the guys in the club, KD2KW. We got on FT8. Cool. And he's got a nice, tower, and I think he might have a beam for 20 or 40 or whatever we contacted on. But so guys, we just made a 10-meter contact. So who was that? Was that you, Randall, in the chat a couple of days ago that was trying to bash Magloops? Come on, man. It was, because now he's saying make a QSO with me and I'll believe it. Oh, we got a Japan call that wants to QSO us. Let's see if we can get him real quick.
So it's coming up with your US call here.
No, I have to put my Japan call. So what they're seeing is that JI1 GBC. Okay. Let's see. We'll get this Japan call, then we'll try again. We'll start transmitting, Randall. Okay, we got the Japan call. This is another. At what point? What I've never looked up is at what point is Asiatic Russia and then Russia? Do you know? Because I get calls in Russia that are Asiatic and then Russia, and I don't know where the differentiator is. If it's some imaginary line in Russia, if it's
Asiatic, it's got to be southern Russia. You slide this over.
So you think it's all in the southern part, yeah. Like this area here? Yep. Okay. All right. I've never Googled to see what that is. So okay. Let's look for U.S. calls. K9US, K4EM we're seeing. Here, W7 WHO is calling QSO. Let's see if we can get him. He looks like he's in... Ooh, I might get my first Oregon from Japan.
Yeah, cool.
I forgot to add that call. Yeah, I can hear some fuzz in my headset. It's receiving some interference from the antenna because it's out the window, but still I'm about 8 feet away. Let's see if we get... he's going for someone else here, so... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, can you see... anybody on, can you see who that is in Nepal? pull up, who is that that's sending that? We can see what call sign maybe. The station is CQ Asia. That makes no sense. Because it doesn't.
It's not popping up.
Is it just, that's weird. Is it because he's doing CQ Asia? It just puts it kind of in the center of Asia? I wonder if that's what the software's doing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought someone in Nepal was, or Mongolia was transmitting, which would have been kind of cool. All right, guys, we're at, I'm at 1800 transmitting to W7WHO. It looks like Oregon. Yes, Crooked River Ranch, Oregon.
Oh yeah, Crooked River Ranch.
You know that?
Yeah, that's by Bend.
Oh, really?
Redmond. Yeah.
Huh.
Bend, Redmond.
My sister's out there in Hillsboro.
Mm-hmm.
They used to pull up pictures. I wonder if I don't have it set to pull up the photos. All right, anybody still transmitting over there? I see a K6EGG, a W7MY. He's calling it 8. Are you transmitting even, Scott? Yeah, that's great. Thanks to 10 meters.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like we're going to get the Oregon station. Okay, he's transmitting even, so we should see, how's the SWR? Still 2?
No, it's still up around 10,
yeah. Yeah, for some reason I'm not getting 10 lower, so we're doing a 2-to-1 SWR. I guess ultimately I probably should have brought the tuner. K8JH. Okay, we don't seem to be.
Just a
All right, let's try a little bit of a tuning. Let's try to bring that down a little. Oop, wrong way. Man, it's just not going to go. It's too bad. And I wonder if it's some of this metal interfering too. I tried to do it this way,
right,
but then it's hitting the cement out there. I'd have to push it further out.
right.
Oh, geez, what happened?
That's good. Well, that's good there.
Yeah. Okay, whatever happened, we fixed it. It's better. All right. Let's see where we're at here. It'd be great if we could see Scott. Let me stop with this Oregon guy. You said 1807, so let's go. So now, if we see him, it's going to be in this window. That could be him right there.
Mm-hmm.
We're just not getting the whole thing.
Right.
So 2 cycles ago, Scott, there was a little bit, you probably can't see it if it's still pixelated. There was a little bit of something, but not enough. Oh, unless I was tuning at that time. That could have been tuning. No RJR yet. KG5RJR, Scott. Yeah, we got some people doing Japan, so we got, that's another Japan. And that's really bums me out that it's pixelated. I'm on the LAN too, on the Ethernet. I'm not even using Wi-Fi. I was hoping it would be better. Let's try this guy. Oh, Florida. I think that's Florida.
Yeah, it's northern Florida.
Oh, what? I guess it's Georgia. It's higher than I think. Looked like Florida to me. Let's see if we can get Georgia. Georgia. Yeah, that must be something the software's doing. It's like just putting him Central Asia because he's doing CQ Asia. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, almost forgot. We can see who's hearing us. PSK reporter. And I don't think, do I have this set up on the stream? I don't think I do. So PSK reporter shows who's reporting, and I'm reporting. Everybody that's on, if they have it enabled, reports who you can hear.
Oh.
So this is everybody hearing me. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Negative 14, he hears me. FG5GH. Down in the Caribbean somewhere. Look at this. Yeah. He's hearing me. Alaska. ZL1BW in New Zealand. And Australia. Philippines. I mean, a lot of people are hearing me. I may not be hearing them. All right, well, the Peach State, that is right. Okay, trying N4 IP right now in Georgia. Oh, it's got us going over. Oh no, that's that guy again. I wonder if it adjusts or calculates propagation and says this is doing it this way, or if it's just doing a line. Well, we may not be getting Georgia. So we've got...
That's you sending to him, right?
This red one, yeah. That red one, yeah. This line makes no sense. I don't know what that's doing. It's got this entire area, maybe because he's this CQ Asian, all of this Asia area is highlighted, but it's kind of annoying that we have to see what he's doing to that extent. Welcome.
So he can't hear you then, I guess.
Well, actually, let's see if he can. Let's see if he's ignoring JI1GBC. Yep. There's only 2 in Georgia hearing us, and it's not him. ODB or UDB and CEM. So yeah, he's not hearing us. So that's a good use of PSK reporter. Not waste our time. Scott, you still transmitting off and on? It'd be great if I could QSO you, Scott. You've got a good enough antenna. W0SJ, W7MY, KIOE. We're still seeing some US stuff. Okay, he's still transmitting. Oh, look, KD2KW. I see Ken. And he didn't even take the time to get on my stream. Ken, shame. I'm going to call Ken again. I'm going to interrupt his QSO. Well, not really. He sees them both. He sees all the... Let's see if we can get him. Let's see if Ken hears us. There he is again. He's just finishing with another Japan station. So we're going to see him right here. Okay, something's not working because it did not show me transmitting. It didn't. Grid look tracker didn't show my transmission again. Not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, look, it's not showing the line every time. It's showing the information here.
Right.
Is Ken have a beam? Is that what he uses? His 10 meter? You guys know? I know he has a beam on something, probably 40 or 20.
Yeah, but he should be, he's beaming at Japan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering what antenna he's using. How's it look?
Good, 1.7. 1.8.
See, and I would think if he's reported, I think it usually pops up if they see you here. But something may not be working with this because it's not even showing my line. Yeah, so you think he's got a 10-meter beam on that, those others? You never know, Randall. You never know. Put up a little resonant POTA end-fed wire. I'm still not seeing RJR. I don't see any activity from KD2KW now. And this is just showing the same line, so something's not right here. I'm gonna reload Grid Tracker. Let me stop this one. I'm gonna run it as administrator. And then I have to reacquire it on this program because it has 3 things it loads. There we go. All right. Let's get this out. Yeah, see, he's here at Oak Point. Yep. We're still trying, you Ken. I don't even know. I guess I could look on my phone. Channel. So that's the stream.
Yeah, cool. That's pretty clear. I get it's not on a big screen now, but
yeah. Has it been? Thanks, guys. Thanks, Uncle Gunter. Has it still been pretty blurry or pixelated, guys? I just pulled it up on my phone. It seems clear, but that could be because the phone's a small screen. All right, let's stop trying for Ken. Let's see if we can get somebody else. See this guy. Oh, that was. So what I'll do is, well, we'll just keep trying him. He's looking for DX, so let's try W7ARW. There, we got our line back.
yeah.
The Arizona?
Yeah.
Let's look that up. I was born in Mesa. Prescott, not too far. See if we can get James in Arizona, W7ARW. I think I will try a wire. I don't know how far down the next window is. But if I just
If you do it at night,
yeah, night no one's going to see.
and most people have these closed.
Yeah.
So at night you'd be.
Hey, look. Oh, now you come, Ken. Right when I'm getting someone else. And I wasn't looking. Sorry, Ken. I don't think Ken's on here. Let's go again. So see, he's got us at -21. So he's barely getting me.
Mm-hmm.
But he is the one I got before. Trying again, Ken. Let's see. Yeah, he does a lot of the expeditions.
Mm-hmm.
Was it It was Nicaragua? Yeah, because that's where my son lived. He went to Nicaragua with a group that they do contests and activate certain areas. It's pretty cool. We'll run it a few times for Ken. 240p. Oh, look at that. Ken sees us again. Let's see if we can give him. So if we can get him to see our next transmission, we got a QSO with him again. Yeah, he's got a nice tower and uh, probably a couple Yagis or a tri-band Yagi or something, and a wire probably too. Um,
There's a guy in South Texas.
oh yeah,
Green one.
was he trying a
Green.
Japan call? Oh come on, now I'm negative 22. Not good. If only I could pump out more power. I'm at 1.6 to 1. The SWR is good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Keep trying, Ken. Don't give up. He's hitting me at a steady negative 14. But yeah, mine just got worse. He'll pull me out. Someone told me that there is sometimes a little glitch where it doesn't, even though each other's seeing each other, it doesn't push to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if that's what I need to do. Because he's seeing me.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't just see me the once because it changed.
Right.
So he's seen me and I'm seeing him. So I'm wondering if I should. Let me try this. Let's see if we can. Let's try to force the QSO. Software could be screwing up. I don't think Ken's on, is he? Let's check. Don't see him. I'm going to try to force this QSO. Let's see if he gives a R73. There it is. I had to force it. The software was screwing up.
Cool.
We got you, Ken. Nice. So there is a glitch. I wonder if I need to, maybe there's something they need to fix, because that we should have got him in that first run, because he was seeing us each time.
Right.
All right, we got KD2KW still waiting for Randall, Scott. Come on, guys. I've done my part. I traveled to the other side of the earth. You guys need better antennas. Just kidding. Yeah, see, he's getting Japan calls all the time. He's just got a great setup.
Yeah.
And he's a regular every weekend he's contesting, doing stuff.
And when you were transmitting, I didn't see the line again.
Oh, it didn't do it again?
I don't think I saw
You know what? This thing is the 10 meters. I'm getting a buzz.
Oh, really?
So it's at 50 watts that close. I'm sure it's messing with stuff. Let's see. Let's try this guy. Oh, there's the line again.
Yep.
But when I transmit, I think it freezes it up. I think it locks it up. Because sometimes at home, actually when I had this in the kitchen, and I think it was 10 meters I transmitted, my subwoofer in the room next door was like, boom. So 50 watts at 10 meters is probably reaching us. Hopefully we don't walk away with tumors. Seeing what I can do again is is that Oregon? PSK reporter. We'll just look here and see if he's seeing us. 7DX? No.
Oh, it's Whiskey Romeo Sierra.
OWW,
Whiskey Romeo Sierra.
WMV, JLD, OWW, IDB, and 7DX. He's not seeing us. So I use that like if they're not seeing me at all.
Right, then just halt it.
Like they may be doing something else or something, but they may not see. I just don't even bother. We could try Philippines maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see where that one is here. Brazil. Oh, okay. Well, let's not waste too much time. Let's see if he's seeing us.
He looks like he's in
Oh, look at that. There are some seeing me.
Rio.
YDZ, FLP, Foxtrot Lima. That one looks familiar. I think we were seeing him earlier. FLP's not seeing us. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's not seeing us either. Okay. Well, I'm still seeing KD2KW. Might be just the beams that I'm able to get back with. No, you don't, Scott. Your hex beam is a nice antenna. This is all me. You could probably make many other Japan QSOs right now, but this is just me and my Alpha Loop. I'm transmitting 1800, and from Ken I'm receiving 963, 10 meter. Oh, I just realized there's something else. There's something else going on. Look at that.
Right here.
Like some other kind of a wide.
Yeah.
Something's going on. Let me move. Let me move down. Let me go to. I'm gonna move to 1096. Maybe that's why. And that's not an FT8 transmission.
Mm-hmm.
That's something different.
Could have been interference with.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
But usually you don't see anything when you transmit. It does a black line. It does a blank. But it could be. I don't know.
So those two people trying to work that guy in Japan.
Oh yeah, I guess. It's 7MY and well, let's see who this is. Oh, Indonesia. NCD. So you could see who's trying by looking for NCD over here, and who's. Well, we may not see their transmission though, so we may not be seeing that. Here's another one. There's Ken calling.
So did somebody just call Japan because it went red there? Like
I haven't figured that out yet.
Because sometimes remember when that guy was calling Asia,
Oh.
It was all.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Because look, Ken just called for JA, Japan.
Japan, okay.
So it popped up red. So maybe what that does is if you're in that area, it tells you, hey, someone's calling my area.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never understood what that red thing was.
Yep.
Makes sense. That's right, because he was calling all Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it in the middle of Asia.
Right.
And that way, okay, that's part of it. There's an aspect I never understood. When it frames an area red, somebody's calling that area. Yeah. Tells you that, hey, someone's calling my area.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. See, we learn something new every day. AL2I, he's trying for someone else. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the FT8. I enjoy it because I can literally sit here. We can sit here and just talk. We're like, oh, I don't have Africa. Let's get Africa.
Right.
You know? And I guess what most people don't like about it, and if anyone in the chat does or doesn't like it, say what you do or don't like, is it's all predetermined text.
Yes.
So you're not really QSOing, right? I'm not really saying, hey, buddy, how's the weather? And how's the...
Yeah, but
you know?
when I do satellite work, I'm just getting my call sign and my grid square.
Exactly.
And then if they come back to me with
Yeah.
the call sign and their grid square, that's a contact.
And so you're doing voice what FT8 does digital. And that's because you don't want to take up time.
Because everybody else is
Exactly.
trying to make contact. Yeah.
So, you know, and I would love to make satellite. I've heard one, but I've never made a contact. I've had the arrow antenna.
Yeah.
I heard the guy. It was during I think it was during a field day.
Yeah. It's hard. I try it.
Yeah.
I get on and I can hear people, but I have a hard time getting a contact.
Yeah. You know, the one to get would be the space station right now because they're going to decommission it.
There's a bazillion people.
Yeah. It's going to be those guys with like four Yagis linked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just read that they're going to burn it up in the atmosphere in a few more years.
Yep.
Well, we're not getting him. Well, let's give him one more. He just did a 73. So you're on 844. Let me see if this guy comes back. If not, yeah, he's not seeing us. So let's go to 844.
So how do you know where to set that?
Well, so you can see all the QSOs right here, all the transmissions, right? This is one, this is one, this is one, this is one. So the red is, see when I go to it, it says 11092, right?
Right.
So the red is where I'm transmitting on the band
Okay.
in this little segment of the bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
The green is what I'm receiving in this window.
Okay.
So the green is this bottom number.
I see.
So if I want to go to him, I can change that to 8. He said he's on 844, and see how it moved that green over?
Yeah.
So now, if he pops up, it'll be here. And I don't have to look through if there's a bunch of calls. Look how many more now we're seeing all of a sudden. All of a sudden, all the Japanese guys woke up and started transmitting. Yeah.
It's 7:51.
Oh, geez. Oh, we've been going over an hour. I usually run these about 30 or 40 minutes, but this one's different, right? This one's unique. Scott, we're set to 844. We're still seeing Ken. And a K6 station and a WD9 station. But that's it from the U.S. right now. But a whole bunch of new Japan stations just popped up.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed. He says that the YouTube quality is 240. That's too bad. I wonder why. Because I'm not on cell. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm on the net. So that's probably why I'm seeing it very clear. I was thinking I was on cellular. Yeah, so he says he's worked 2 Japan stations on 844. So he's getting out here. We're just not seeing him. I wonder if I tilted it vertically, if that makes a difference. With him using a hex, well, no, if he's using a hex beam and the wires are like this,
Yeah.
Isn't that similar to what I'm doing then, as far as I would think?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the radiation pattern of a hex beam. Yeah, I think what I'll do the next time I do this, I'll try a wire. I'll try an end-fed. I'll just get because I'm only doing 50 watts. So 26 gauge, some thin little, dark wire that can't be seen.
Right.
And I'll just put it on an end-fed out the window, maybe a stick to get it away from the wall, 2 feet. I think I'll try that.
Yeah, you could bring a telescope and
Yeah.
tape it to the end.
And I could just use the tripod.
Oh, yeah?
My other tripod telescopes farther.
Yeah.
This end piece right here, that end piece telescopes.
Okay.
I could use that.
Yeah, sure.
And it just unscrews from the
Away from the wall.
Yeah.
further
a little end-fed
Yeah.
Unan or something that no one can see. I think that's what I'll do. Because that's what I use in the States when I do NVIS and stuff. I found an end-fed inverted V works great. Yeah, I'll have to try it. And I think what I'll do, since I don't really go outside of 10 through 40, I'll just cut it for 40
Yeah.
and bring my tuner
Yeah.
and tune 20 and 10.
Yeah.
So if I did a quarter wavelength end fed, 40 meters would be 10 meters. So what?
10 meters is
30 feet? Yeah, it'll go past the window. So if I'm doing it at night, they're not going to see
If
anything.
it's at night and it's out of way.
Yeah. They can't grab it.
Yeah, they can't grab it.
Yeah.
And chances are they're not going to see
Yeah. No, somebody used to come up with like a fiber optic version of copper wire. So they just look at it and it's like the Predator. I see something, but I can't quite. It's like bending light. Got another YD. I think that's Indonesia too. It's hard to tell. Some of those countries are like they don't use the same.
There's not a standard call.
Yeah, like they might start with 9 or they might start with Y. There's that N4IP in Oregon again. I'm still waiting to see you. 33.4. Andy, welcome to the channel. I should have the participants list up here. Thanks for joining. He's got it down. 33.4 feet. So that's what I'm thinking I'll try. I've used the Alpha Magloop. Well, I'll tell you the story. Then it's on record. I think did I tell you this about when I tried to use an wire first? So it was a 73-foot end fed, It was my, I want to say it was the Chameleon Ecoms 3 portable. So I think it's 73 feet. And I thought, well, if I get it out far enough I had one of those bamboo telescopic, yeah,
Oh yeah.
bamboo telescopic pole, right? I don't know how long.
Shit.
20, it was probably a 20-foot or more pole, like a fishing thing. And I extended it out. I attached a ring at the end, just with tape. I didn't use anything metal. I taped, and just to give it, to allow the wire to slide
Oh, okay. Yeah.
as I slid it out, right? And so I slid this thing out. I think I might have had a little ring on the end of the thing. I think it has a ring on it built in to connect it to an end. And I'm sliding this out. I'm like, this is going to be great, right? In an inverted L, kind of, right? The reverse going down. I'm going to get everywhere. And so I telescope this thing out. It sit down like, this is lovely. And it's a real flimsy at the end, so it's bowed way down. Well, of course, anyone below me or outside is going to see it. Within, I don't know, it got light. Within a couple hours, maybe less than 2 hours, I get a knock on the door. And it's the manager at the time and 2 security guys. And they're like, we're just checking to see what you're doing outside your window. A person below me had called, and they thought that I was recording, trying to see in people's windows, is what they told me. So they thought I was like, what idiot would try that? You can see it. It's not like it's a hidden camera. And there's nothing at the bottom. I think it might have had that ring. So maybe. So yeah, so that's what made me switch to the Alpha Magloop, because, and I let them know, and I told them what it is. And so they've told me, okay, that's fine. Just make sure it doesn't fall. And so it barely hangs out the window. So that's why I'm on an Alpha Magloop. But I think Walt and I talking, I think an in-fed 26 gauge wire, a couple feet out, I think that would be good. And then we'll just hang it. It'll be just basically a vertical, just hanging straight down. As long as it's no wind like this, it's not gonna,
And like I said, if you're out far enough, nobody can grab it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still connected with the coax,
Right.
which is connected, to other, power and everything else. But yeah, I just don't want anyone touching it. Scott, it doesn't look like we're going to see you, man. Now's the time. We're right at.
I don't see. Are you transmitting?
Last time the Magloop didn't. I got this stupid heart in the way.
Transmitting now? 'Cause I don't-
No, it's not. It says last time the Magloop didn't work, but you froze your arm. Oh, that's right. So, of course, as it gets colder here, I brought this, and it was freezing temperatures outside, and I had the window open.
Yeah.
And I'd go out and I'd be tuning, and I'd remember tuning, and my arm would be freezing. I'd have to come in and warm it up. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I do this in winter? I wish I could do it just sitting in the window, because at my house it works, but they got
There's too much.
like 2 feet of concrete and who knows what kind of metal in there.
I have this thing,
Yeah.
and when I run that antenna around the room.
Yeah. Nothing.
No.
Is this
This is
what is this?
This is a receiver, Texan receiver.
Oh.
Long wave all the way up through.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
See if you can receive me there. I'm just kidding. It'll just be the buzzy noise. So I guess we can show everybody here. Mike, nice to see you, Mike. He lives just a mile or so away from me.
Your lower side or upper side?
This is upper sideband 28.074. You got it? If you had it out the window, you might hear everybody else. Let me try to transmit. That's hilarious. Okay, let me show everybody here. So Walt has a transmitter or a receiver from Texan. Some of you guys, oh good, it puts it in there. Texan, he brings this everywhere he goes.
It's a 360 PL 368.
A PL 368, and you say all band,
Yep.
all mode.
Yep.
Little receiver TechSun. This is just a plug because he uses it. And so he just set it to 28047. I'm going to transmit now. He's getting my signal. That's hilarious. TechSun PL368. And you can get everything. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that when I pull up the participants chat, it kind of changes my screen, so then I lose whoever else. I lose the chat. So welcome, Mike. Thanks for joining me. I was kind of just hanging here to see if I could get any of you guys. He's W5 or K5YX, and then RJRYX. I'm not getting anybody right now. I'm getting a couple others. There's a W6POC, KI8JP, K9ONW. So I'm getting a few from there.
Maybe the band is changing.
Yeah, and it could just be the band. But
Because there was a lot more active before.
yeah, there's a new one. Let me try this one. That's a new one. Oh, Texas. I am seeing N3AZ out of Texas. Let's see if he sees me. Take a look. Oh, we jumped up a little bit.
Up around 2 now.
Let me see if I can bring that back down. If you want one of these chocolate
Okay.
things. Our SWR jumped to 2. Let's try.
That's good.
Oop, that's probably good. 1.6, 1.7, something like that. All right. Yeah, see, this is cold today. I don't have socks or anything. I'm getting cold, but that one time Scott brought up, it was freezing.
Really cold.
And every time I put my arm out, I'd have to tune it. I'd come in, I'd be like,
The window open the whole
and the wind was blowing in. Yeah. Thankfully, there's no mosquitoes. N3AZ. Let's see what city he's in. How do you pronounce that? Seguin?
Seguin.
Seguin, Texas. Okay, Matthew.
I wonder if you can see you.
Let's check. I don't have the PSK reporter window on the stream, guys. I'm just going to check real quick. I think he is, actually. This looks like him. Nope.
It's further south.
Yeah, this is KI50KO. Are they on there? I don't see them. Okay, so AZ's not seeing us. Let's stop that. Well, when I do this again, you guys, I'll bring a wire. I was thinking about making an in-fed wire antenna. So, yeah, Mike's saying it's falling off for him. 10 meters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still seeing a lot, but most of what I see is well, no, is that Canada? VE7QQ, that's probably Canada, right?
That might be that guy right up there and right there.
You're right, there he is. Yeah, and I usually see a lot of Indonesia, Philippines, and stuff like that from here, but I think I'm on the opposite side of the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm thinking of that right?
Yeah.
It's blocking. I'm blocking this way, right? Okay. So I'm on the northwest side of the hotel. So if I'm on the other side, then I tend to get a lot of South Pacific and stuff like that. But this is the side. If I'm going to get the U.S., this is the side to be on. K6MKF, W7MY, 8JP again. Me. You're not hearing me talk? Hi, Mark. Welcome from the colony. Oh, somebody probably I can't remember, was that Scott or Mike or someone put this on a Facebook thing or something, maybe? Getting the word out. Scott, are you not hearing my voice anymore? Is that what you were saying? My audio, the bar's going. Can you guys hear me on stream, right? I see the bar moving. I guess I could turn this up and see. My audio, the bar's yeah, going. It's going. Okay, thanks, Mike. Yeah, welcome, Mark. Let me see if anyone else has joined. Yeah, it jumped all of a sudden. We got a whole. How many was that? That was a bunch.
Yeah. It's like all of a sudden the band just opened up again.
Hey, Mike and Scott, keep trying because all of a sudden we see a bunch. Oh, look at that one from to the right of Santo Domingo. One of the islands, right? Is it this one? NP. Oh, Puerto Rico. N3P. Did we see him? N3. That'd be a fun one to get. I don't see. Or are we just getting the person calling him? N3. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, give it a try again, Mike and Scott. I'm seeing KU4QT now. Yeah, all of a sudden, you look at this, all of a sudden I'm seeing all these.
The band just opened up.
KU4QT. I mean, whether or not they'll see me, who knows, but I'd like to know what that is. Where'd that go? Interesting. I'm wondering if his call sign, if it's German, and his DU37EU, he's calling DX, but I don't know what the F is. That's too long of a call sign. If it's a, but it's all there. That's, and he's trying to get N4IP maybe. Trying to see RJR or YX from Texas. Mark S, are you a ham radio operator? Friends with someone invited you out here, or just found us by accident? Found us because my channel's probably so popular that it just pops up on every search. With 495 people. Kind of tapered off a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it just kind of died again.
Yeah, it's kind of the band is kind of up and down, guys, right now. So Scott, KG5RGR, at the ham stop, he has these. So the military mass pieces, and he's got these. He's made these things, trademark or patent or whatever, and they slide in between the poles, and you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, where you can have carabiners and pulley them up on, and he sells them. So he's got a whole storefront and everything.
I think I bought one from him down in Belton.
Oh, did you? Yeah, probably. You were probably in Belton, right, Scott? Walt says he may have bought one of those Skyhook. Yeah, he says he bought one from you.
He was telling me how to make the counterpoise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he taught me how to make the counterpoise off of parts from YouTube. I mean, from Amazon.
How funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Scott, if you're still on. Walt says he bought one from you, a Skyhook from Belton, and you were explaining how to do the counterpoise. And Mark, KG5TKI, your call, welcome, man. So Mike's not seeing it tapered off a bit again, but no, we got a bunch there. Here it is on that sequence. We get a whole bunch. KK70GL, but he's not getting the. And Mike's on a Hustler vertical, which is what I have at my house as well. Works pretty good for HOAs. I put a flagpole on it. I showed you that, right? Yeah. Or I put a flag on it, not a flagpole. QOM. Yeah, see it. I popped up a few of these extra ones that we could see. Well, this may go down to being my longest. Well, I only very recently started, but I'm at, what time did we start? 6:40. Good grief, hour and a half. I may miss the breakfast buffet today, but I do that for my millions and millions of followers. It's just the sacrifice I make. Let's see. We're only seeing that WRS.
Yeah.
We'll try him, and so that's what we'll do. I'll do next time at some point. My next live stream is going to be in Tokyo, downtown Tokyo. I'm going to go down to Prince Shiba Park and activate that park, and I'll be using the Chameleon PRV vertical because I won't need I won't need a tuner. It's a vertical resonant. You can slide the collar up and down and tune your antenna, and the collapsible whip will be easier for me to take than the 17 footers that I have because it's a smaller whip. And I think that's the 12th. I want to say about the same time. Actually, no, it's going to be about 5 p.m., I think, which would be 8 a.m. here, right? Yeah. So this same time on the 12th, I believe, Central Time, I will be at Prince, as long as everything works right, I'll be at Prince Shiba Park running a POTA for just about 2 hours. And I think it's posted on the POTA website if you want to take a look. I'm expecting to get further out with that vertical than I do with this mag loop. Evidently, he's not seeing us. Well, had a little excitement, right? Oh, you got the Asiatic Russia station? Is that, I saw one. Where'd he go? He's back here a bit. UA0 IFC. Man, I really wish I could have got someone again. We got Ken again, but man, I'd love to get Roger, Mike, Roger. Still doing it, Scott. RJR, his call sign. I call him Roger all the time because his call sign's RJR. And I've known him for what, 10 years, I think. Scott. There's a JDX, KG6.
Yep.
Oop, I missed him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He was a CQ caller, right? Where'd that go? Maybe he wasn't CQing. Maybe he was. Oh, no, he wasn't. He was right here. We'll see if he can see us. ROCAF is who he's seeing. I'm not seeing that one, Mike. You said Asiatic Russia, right? Yeah, Asiatic Russia. Oh, look. Is this the one I'm seeing? Yeah, IFC. So that's Asiatic Russia, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I got to Google that to figure out what that is because it confuses me.
Well, I went ahead and pulled it up. And
Oh. And what did it say?
that's what it said. Now, I don't know. I put Asiatic Russia and it came up with Asian Russia.
The Asian side of Russia is physically bordered to the south by Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and China, with extremely short border shared with the tip of North Korea. Okay, interesting. So it's got a, so it sounds like it's got a line.
Yeah.
I mean, So it comes, well, evidently it probably comes, maybe it comes all the way up. I wonder if Kamchatka is part of that.
Yeah. You got, right here, you got North Korea,
Yeah.
Russia, and China all right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The the trifecta
Yeah.
of the axis of evil.
Yeah.
All right. Now we see in AWA. Yeah, it's getting better for you. That's funny. It's a little less for us now. We're seeing 4 calls, 6 calls. Uh, yeah, I'm losing hope there here though as the gray line approaches Texas with 10 meters anyway. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, see, no one in Europe is seeing us on 10 meters. Yeah, so I got this one, and they're about 650,
Mhm.
but I got a second one on a sale a couple years ago. It's in my Jeep for
Yeah.
549.
Wow.
You can't beat that and it's a great radio.
Yeah.
Great radio. Interfaces with the computers with the USB.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice. Um, no
It's nice
tuner,
that
of
it's
course.
small, it's
Yeah.
portable. It's,
And then the difference between this and some others, like it doesn't have VHF, UHF.
mhm. Oh, so you can't do
So
2 meters?
no, it's only HF. So if I got like a Yaesu 991A, I think is, and then I can't remember, I don't remember ICOM numbers, but somebody probably knows a 7300 or something that do all the bands. And there's an older,
Is it the same size as this?
no, they're
They're
bigger.
bigger.
Yeah, I think the 991's about that big of a face.
Oh, wow.
A little bit. I mean, but for me, I didn't bring it today. I normally bring my HT
Mhm.
if I want to do local stuff
Right, right.
because I can hit
Well,
some local guys.
keeping it the repeaters.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's 2 other hams registered in this grid square.
Okay.
In the next grid square, there's like 7 or 8 hams closer to the city area, Narita. Um, but yeah, I didn't want anything bigger,
Yeah.
and really I'm just doing it for HF.
Right.
So, and then on my
Right. If you wanted to do 2 meters, you bring your hand.
yeah, yeah, and then on the Jeep I've got the 891, but they've got the Yaesu ATAS
Mm-hmm.
120 antenna, and it's one of those that up and down automatically, like the what's that big the famous corkscrew screwdriver looking one. Just slipped my mind. Everyone has them when you go to ham out on the backs, but it does. I think it does 2 through 40. So if you have a 991 or something, it'll auto tune. So it auto tunes.
Mm-hmm.
So it works great with the 891 to do HF 10 through, or probably 6 through 40. And I tilted it once. I tilted it on my Jeep side horizontally, and I wanted to try NVIS, and it was actually bouncing and working great for NVIS.
Wow.
It's a small whip. The whip's about that long, and then the base is about that long. It just slides up and down automatically. No extra cables, no power cables. It does it through the coax.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're down to 2 and 3 now, Mike. Oh, okay, sure, Mike or Mark. Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah, Mike, just let you know. So this one here, these 2 are WSJTX. The waterfall and the activation or the activity area here, that's WSJTX. And then this one on the right, it's not required to do FT8. This is grid tracker, like Mike said, and this just basically links with the UDP communications between the software, and it shows you the activity kind of in a graphical map interface instead of looking at it like on the left. So when I transmit to somebody, you would see a red line. I'm only seeing one person now, Mike, on 10 meters. When I transmit, it'll show a red line, and I think when I receive it's green. I can't remember for sure. And then it'll show you all the other activity that's going on here on the map, and it'll have lines going everywhere and dots and everything. So it's more of you can watch. It's just easier to watch to see what kind of activity is happening for grid tracker. But that's not required. And then up here, my little webcam just shows the antenna and the view of Japan out the window here. Oh, look, and then all of a sudden, C1, C2, then all of a sudden 8 or 9.
Yeah.
WD9 IGL. Here, so let me try one. I think I just missed this cycle. Let me try this Asiatic Russia. So you see now, hopefully you see the red line shooting for me up to Asiatic Russia just north of me there. So that's me transmitting to him. And Michael, you put a video up. Is that saying you put one up or someone else? Oh, we got him. -1, so he has no problem hearing us. Michael, what's your video? I don't know if you can put links in there or not in chat. If not, I'll check it out on the other Getting Out in Life. Mike's been doing for a couple of years now. Is that when you went up to the 9.2? You're up on the TW antenna stuff? There we go. This probably doesn't show, so. All right, so we just made that QSO with Asiatic Russia. So the red bars are me transmitting, and then he came back to me with a +2 report. Or no, a -1 report. I gave him a +2 report. So that was a flawless QSO right there. No problems, right? And then we're back down to 1 and 2 people. Or only one person, I guess. BX4AL, that could be interesting. So yeah, Michael, on Getting Out in Life, check out the new video you say. Is that, did you go around to the local repeaters? And then, let's see if we can get one here. Just a random. Oh, did I try that one earlier, Arizona? Is that Prescott? That might have been the Prescott one. Oh no, that's Glendale. Okay. Let's see. We're trying Glendale right now. So Gwen Hall, yeah. So was that the video? So you went up there and that's what you just recently posted on Getting Out in Life? Michael even invited me on one of his episodes. Yeah, if you're able, I don't know if that's something I have to enable or not. Just post the link to that video that you just posted it in the chat. I don't think we're going to get him. Are you able to do links in chat, or is that something I have to enable? Or you know me, I'm new at this streaming stuff. At least on YouTube, I did Twitch for a while. Yeah. Well, we're coming up to 2 hours. Unfortunately, we didn't get Mike or Roger, RJR. I should just start calling him Roger. KG5 RJR or Scott. But yeah, it's probably shutting down for 10 meters on us. Where we're trying to go anyway. Later on, I'm going to be sleeping. We could get the other part, but this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for 20 and 10. And we got a few.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right. But we're going to shut her down here soon, guys, because I haven't eaten in 12 hours. Yeah, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get much more in the States. It doesn't let you? Let's see if it lets me. Let me try, Michael. See, anytime I see the PU, I think Philippines, yeah. Let's try. Let me see if I can do that, Michael. Is it, oh, strengthening the 9.2. I'm going to assume that's it. Let me see if I can do this. It may be, There we go. See if that works. There you go. Yeah, it pops up. That should work for you. I know Michael spreads the word for my channel. So there's Getting Out in Life with Michael, and his most recent video was the 9.2 antenna up on the roofs of the repeaters. And Scott, have you not had audio all this time? And his previous video was the turkey roll, which is a fun video to watch. It's a big bike race, and ham radio operators help with communications for that 20, I guess it's 20-something kilometer or something maybe. So check that video out as well, last week's video. Something about turkey roll, I forget the title. All right, good. That's crazy. I listened on my phone, Scott, and I was able to hear, and I'm assuming everyone else was hearing me too, so I'm not sure what was going on. But yeah, as fun as this is, guys, I'm hungry and I have no socks on, and it's freezing my feet. They're cold. And I know I complain about Texas heat and I say I love the cold, but every man has a limit. So again, my next live is going to be near downtown Tokyo in Prince Shiba Park. I'm going to try to activate on POTA, a park there, on the 12th at 8 a.m., I believe, is when I'll start, hopefully. I'll get an on-time start, unlike today, and activate my first outside of the U.S. park. Of course, I've only activated one other park, so not a big deal. But we'll give it a try and see what happens. Hopefully everything will go smoothly and I'll get on. December 12th, 8 a.m. for those who are trying to get parks, and I'll be using again the Chameleon PRV, portable resident vertical antenna setup from that park. I got to go downstairs and eat, and they close in about an hour, I think. So I gotta book it down there, or maybe it's 10. I forget. It's 8:30 almost here in Japan on the 27th. So thanks everyone for joining me. Hope to see you on the stream. I won't have this set up. I'm only going to have my laptop. So I'll set my phone up and hopefully be able to see chat and everything as well. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you hopefully some other time on plenty of other channels. Normally I do this stream Sunday nights at 9, but I wanted to get it at that daytime between the States and Japan to try to make some QSOs, and we made a couple. So thanks, Mark, for joining me. If you haven't done FT8, check it out. It's fun. Myself and many others in the clubs and area can help you out. And I've got some other videos on, I think, setting up FT8. Yeah, I may have to do it more. With the winter coming, I'm going to have to make sure I put socks on before the stream or some kind of insulation in the window. But thanks again, everyone. I'll show you a final shot here with the webcam of my view out the window here in Narita, Japan. Hopefully, it's a 7-second delay maybe. Oh, is the webcam really not working? Is the webcam not working? Has it not been working this whole time?
Well, it has that picture on.
But it should be moving. Well, that's not good. I'm going to set that there. The clouds haven't moved. Let me go to the webcam. Oh, yeah, it hasn't been. It's not even on now. Let me try this. Sorry, guys. I guess the webcam wasn't running. There. Okay, yeah, it was not running. That's unfortunate. Not like you'd see much, but that's basically the view out the window. And it hasn't changed much. There's the Alpha antenna. Yeah, thanks everyone. Just give you a quick view here of the area of Narita, Japan, and we'll call it good for then. Take care, guys. 73. Thanks for 9 Central for the next live stream. I think you'll have to look at. I set it up. It might be 9. I can't remember. It's either 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. on the 12th. I'll be streaming from Japan's Prince Shiba Park for POTA. All right, everyone. Thanks. 73. Take care, guys. I'm